Hi guys, Mark Wood here and welcome to another video, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to hit better iron shots. Now guys, if you're new to my channel and this is one of the first videos that you've come across, then please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I make weekly videos that upload to all my social media outlets, and I'd love you to become part of that journey, as I really want to help you improve your golf no matter where you are in the world. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell, so every time throughout the week I'm uploading these videos, you'll get notified and you won't miss another video tip from me. Also, don't forget to thumbs up the video and post any golf related questions down below. There might be things in your game that you're struggling with and you can't quite find that video tip that helps you. Let me know in that comment section and I will produce a video to help you. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video of how to hit better iron shots. Now, normally when you're striking your irons poorly, there's three things that I see. Firstly, ball position gets too far forward in the stance. So that's where the ball is going close to that left heel where the driver position would be, and also the weight too much on that back foot at the address. The reason why you're doing that is you're trying to artificially lift that ball up in the air. You're fed up with like topping it, thinning it along the ground, so you feel, right, the more I put it forward, the more I lean back on it, surely I can hit that ball up in the air. The problem is when you do that, you're going to start to hit the ground a little bit too far behind the golf ball, so the club low point of the swing is too much here. You're either going to let the wrist collapse down and you fold the arms and the club starts coming up. You're either topping the ball, thinning the ball, or catching the ground really heavy. So you've got to look at those two things. And the third thing that I see in the swing is just literally hanging back on the golf ball. So you're hanging back on your right side. Again, that's going to cause you to bottom out too early, top thin the ball because the weight's staying back and you're trying to lift that ball up in the air. So if we jump in and talk about ball position to start with and some of the things that you can do at the range to ensure that you get the right ball position for your irons, it's going to really help you. So the first things first, you can get some alignment canes or you can use clubs that you put down on the ground to help you with your setup position. So you can put one down here for the golf ball, and then you can put one across this way, which is going to help you for your body alignment. So once you've got your setup station done, what I'd like you to do to help you with the ball position is go through a little routine where you put the club in behind the ball, you get your feet close together, and you take a step with the left foot and a step with the right foot. So you're now making sure the ball position is just slightly left to center. Now, if I go through this again and I take a too big a step and a too small a step, straight away I can see the ball's too far back in the stance. It needs to be more in this position. And likewise, if I take a too small a step here and a big step here, again I can see the ball position is incorrectly placed in my stance. So I'm trying to get more or less equal distance of these gaps here, a slightly wider gap here than here because we want that ball position just slightly left to center. But if you can start to get your ball position right, that's going to encourage you to start to hit the ground after the golf ball. 2 to 3 inches is perfect where you're hitting ball then turf. Now also change your weight position. If you've been leaning back on it a little bit, almost helping that ball up in the air, try and feel as though you put 60% of the weight on your left side at the address, because again it's going to help you get that ball turf strike rather than you trying to lift the ball artificially in the air. So those are the two things that you can do to start with. Let's hit a couple of shots for you. Okay, so I've got the ball position just slightly left to center. I've got the weight feeling 60% on that left side, and then from there through the golf ball. That felt really nice. So just by getting those two things right at the address position, the ball position and the weight distribution, that's going to help me start to hit my iron shots better. Now if you are hanging back on it, where you're finishing your swing and you can feel there's a tremendous amount of pressure on that right foot and not enough on that left side, we need to focus on that. One of the things that you can do at the range is to get yourself a spare range basket and an alignment cane. And what I'd like you to do with this is I'd like you to put the alignment cane down where you're getting the last row in the basket in line with where the ball would be, and I'd like you to then put a cane in that last row of holes as well. Now that's going to represent your shaft angle impact. If you're hanging back on it, your hands are going to be way behind that club head. We need to be over here. Now to be over here and mirroring this angle at impact, I now need to move my weight more into my left side to encourage that. So you can make some little half swings and stopping at impact, feeling that your hands are nicely ahead of the club head at impact. So you can actually hit balls with that in place. Okay, so I've set up my little station there. I've got the ball position right. I can feel the weight a little bit more on my left side at the address. That's where I want to be at impact with the shaft angle. That's going to encourage my right knee to shift across as well, so I can use that as a reference point, try and get my right knee past that cane nice and early. So let's go ahead and hit one. So that felt really, really good as well. So literally just by those three things, ball position, weight distribution, and giving me the feeling of where the shaft needs to be at impact, that's helping me move through the ball, and it's getting me into that right position at the end of my swing. Now, if you really are struggling getting through the golf ball, then one last tip that you can do, which will help you, is to hit a few little shots where you make your address position, ball position in the right place, and then you just put that right foot back behind you and up onto the tiptoe. And you just go ahead and hit a few easy shots that way. Because if you are falling back on it, this little drill will encourage you not to do that. And you'll start to get the feeling of where the weight's finishing at the end of the swing. So guys, I hope this little video tip helps you. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, post any golf related question down below, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I really look forward to seeing you at the next video. Thank you very much for watching.